Hi guys, welcome to Vic and Vince Rugby, to the greatest rivalry tour. It's the third game for the All Blacks against one of the URC teams from South Africa. This time it's the Bulls. Normally the strongest South African URC team, but of course you cannot reflect these teams to their normal teams because I think the Bulls are missing 13 Springboks. So yeah, big difference. But the Bulls have got some nice players out there to give the All Blacks a workout. That's all it's going to be, because the All Blacks are not losing this game. We know that. At least I know that. A lot of South Africans think differently, but hey, I live in the real world. Now, and you ask me, why am I sitting on one half of the thing? And like, if I go over here with this hand here, if you go, because Vern will be popping up there soon. He's just finishing off the Pumas against the Stormers, and then he'll be back, and I'll get him on live. But look, what have I felt about this tour so far? Game one against the Stormers. Stormers, I think, were lucky that the All Blacks were a little rusty at the beginning. Needed to learn how to, the way the refs ref the game. First game wasn't good. Yellow cards, a lot of penalties. Second game was fantastic from the All Blacks. They knew exactly how to play it. It was the same reffing trio out there, so the All Blacks had that under control. Took them 30 minutes to get going against the Sharks, but that was normal because the cream rises to the top eventually, and the All Blacks on every position are a better team. So and then the same thing will happen tonight. I think the Bulls will hang around for the first 25-30 minutes, and then I can't see anything but a New Zealand stampede here. Honestly, I think the ABs will just take them to school, because this is not a very good Bulls team out there. There's one or two players. I mean, the only player that's really got any chance of ever making a Springbok team might be Ambrose Papier. The rest of them are not making the Springbok team at the moment. So there you go. Eddie out there. I'll write those tips up in a second. But yeah. So I can't see anything but an easy All Blacks win. I mean, I think this is the strongest side so far from the All Blacks. I mean, you look at the players. Cody Taylor's in there now. Lakai, I like him. Then you got Leroy Carter, Rico Iane, Leonard Brown. But we'll go through the team afterwards. Look, sad news for Caleb Clark. He's also out of the tour, it looks like it. He's the second All Black to go missing after Harry Proctor, Billy Proctor, sorry, not Harry, but Billy Proctor. And look, on that 11-14 position, they're getting a little bit scarce there for the All Blacks. They can't afford any more injuries on that position. But now, look, this greatest rivalry tour, it's a little bit disappointing. These URC teams have all been disappointing so far. And I can't see the trend changing at all. Because, look, it's the bloody All Blacks. I mean, if anybody thinks a club team is just going to beat these All Blacks, you're either fucking drunk, you've been drinking too much, or you're delusional. That's not happening, man. That is not happening. It's the same as when the Springboks go to New Zealand and they play against the Super Rugby teams. They're not losing to a Super Rugby team because the Super Rugby teams will not have their All Blacks in there. So it's just, you saw it with the Lions when they travelled to Australia last year. It's just not happening anymore. It's not like the olden days where you played a full Bull squad and you played a full Stormer squad. That doesn't happen anymore. The coaches pick 40-45 players now for the All Blacks or for the Springboks, and none of them are going to go play for the Bulls. I see there's one or two Springbok fringe players on the bench for the Bulls, Aldridge Lowe and stuff like that, but they are not playing against the All Blacks. I don't think they get into the 15-man or the 23-man squad. So that's just the way it is. So I think we're going to see another dominant AB's performance here. And you can dream. There's a difference between dreaming and just being fucking stupid. I mean, you can dream of winning the lotto. It most probably is not going to happen to you in your lifetime. Yanre, you can dream of dating. I don't know. Who's in here with the young people? I don't know. You can dream of dating. Now Selma Hayek's too old for you. Let me think of. I don't know any of these young superstar actresses anymore. But it's a pipe dream, my friend. It's a pipe dream. as I would say, put it in your pipe and smoke it, because that's all that's happening. But let's have a quick look. We'll go through the Bulls team first, and then we'll talk comprehensively about the All Blacks. I'm just waiting for Vern to get in, so I don't want to take too much talk about the All Blacks until Vern gets in. So for your Bulls, Alolotu Chikaweni is the loose head prop. Then your hooker is Juan Els, or the Juan Els. Your tight head prop is Francois Klopper. He's not bad. Then your two loose forwards, Ruan Vermaak and JF van Heerden. Your loose forwards, Marcel Coetzee, Handra Lienenberg, and Jandre Rudolph. Now, if you're from New Zealand, you might know a lot about Jandre Rudolph. He's one of the better players in the URC last year. I think he was one of the better Bulls players. Then Ambrose Papier, I feel, was very unlucky not to make the 44-man Springbok squad. I thought he should have been ahead of Herschel Yankees. Your fly half is Gerwin Bosch. I'll be honest, I don't know anything about this man. He must be like the fourth or fifth kicker in line there for the Bulls. Then Vern Storm is losing badly. That's normal. Then your left wing is Stravania Jacobs, decent but nothing special. I'm always putting that in the context playing against the All Blacks. Then your two centers is Harald Forster and Stedman Gans, both good URC players, not Springbok material. Then you have Takia Abrahams. Don't know. And then, of course, everybody in New Zealand and all over the world will know Willie Leroux. If he's a phenomenal player, why is he not in the Springbok squad? That's what I'm saying. If somebody's phenomenal, then why is he playing for the Bulls and not for the Springboks? Willie Leroux, look, this will be most probably his last time ever playing against the All Blacks. Great servant, 2 times world champion. But he's getting on in the years, and he doesn't function in Russie's plans anymore unless the big injury bug. I'm just going to adjust my chair here. Unless the big injury bug hits the Springboks, I can't see Willie Leroux back in the green and gold at all. Here we go. So Johan Ackerman, they're talking to the reporters. Let's listen into Johan Ackerman quickly.
Huge opportunity. Good luck tonight, and we'll see you afterwards. Thank you.
That was a quick interview. So, not a full stadium either, but it's still about 24 minutes ago, so that could fill up a little bit more. I don't think any of the stadiums are going to be sold out for these games. Just going to tell you who's on the bench quickly from the Bulls, because it's on the screen now in a second. Let's tell you what's on the bench for the Bulls quickly. Here we go. So Johan Grobler's on the bench. Munchunu, Eldridge Lowe. That's about it. A little bit the Springbok influence there, but that's about it, man. We're not used to winter rugby anymore. No, listen here. We don't have to talk about it. New Zealand's going to win this. I don't care what anybody says. That's just my opinion. Yes, I'm rooting for the Bulls as a South African rugby fan, but I'm just, sometimes you got to be a little bit intelligent and you got to know what's coming. And I just can't see the Bulls getting anything out of this game. I think the Bulls would be lucky if they lose by less than 30. So let's have a look. But tell me, anybody know, is that game done yet? Let me have a look. Is the game from the Stormers finished yet? Yes, shitting themselves. The Bulls have a plan. Vern, are you finished with that, or are you ready to come? Are you still on the Stormers? What are the mighty Stormers doing? Tell me. I mean, Vern calls them mighty Stormers. No, he must be still alive. I'm going to go have a quick look. The mighty Stormers. Got 4 minutes to go, Vern. So that if New Zealand doesn't smash up the Bulls, then they are in trouble. They will smash them. My tip is around about, I'm going 45. No, I'll go 48, 21, something like that. Maybe. I don't think the Bulls get to 20 points. So the Stormers are getting hammered there, 29-7 as well. But let's start talking about the ABs. Look, I wasn't a big fan of when the All Blacks announced that they were going to sack Razor. I thought he didn't do a bad job. If I had to have any complaints about Razor, or if I had to put any critique into him, he wasn't a brave coach, put it that way. But how brave can you be? I mean, he lost 3 games in 1 year. You can lose to the Springboks. I think the only loss that you got to put on his resume that wasn't a good one is losing to Argentina. Losing to Argentina at home, that is or away, that is not good. But you can lose to the Springboks, and then of course you can lose to England in Twickenham. 3 minutes remaining. So, like I said before this tour started, I told you the All Blacks would win all 4 games against the URC teams. And I said the tour, the test part of the tour, I think will be 2-2 unless the Springboks win the first game. If the Springboks win the first game, it could be a 3-1 or a 2-2. But I can't see it better than that. I don't see any 4-0s for both teams. I don't see the All Blacks winning the tour 3-1. I think the best for the All Blacks is going to be a 2-2, I think. And I'm not trying to be biased. Hi Nadine, how are you doing? But you never know. You just never know. Look, injuries shouldn't play a part in this tour because both teams are stacked. Springboks Sia is supposedly out. Doesn't matter. I don't want to hear any complaints from any New Zealanders or from any Springbok fans about injuries. Because all I hear the whole fucking year, from January to December, from December back to December, is we have strength in depth. We have the greatest depth in the world. That's the Springbok fans. Well, then show me that. Doesn't matter what happens. And the All Blacks are telling us lately that they've got a big depth. So if that's the way it is, then then if you've got depth, it shouldn't matter if you have 1 or 2 injuries. Rugby is a violent game, and there's no one's ever 100% healthy in rugby. It's like American football. You might start the season healthy, but no one halfway through a season is healthy. Everybody's got a knock, a bruise, a pain, just the way it is. Fleshing in the house. There you go, perfect stuff. Good stuff. So crowd looking good there. Lots of Bulls fans in the house. Lots of New Zealand fans as well in the house. Nice to see that. 18. We've got 18 minutes till kick off. I'm just waiting for Vern. He's got another minute, and then he's going to pop over, and then we'll get into that New Zealand squad. I promise you, we'll talk more about New Zealand because I really want to do that together with Vern. Look, if you're from New Zealand, the Bulls. I think the South African club rugby has got worse since we left the Super Rugby. I think when it was the Super Rugby, our teams were better. This URC, I mean, the Springbok players hardly ever play in the URC. They're always on a break, on a sabbatical, on a rest or whatever. It really looks like our Currie Cup in South Africa has gone downhill. Not on the same level as the MPC, I'll be honest with you there. I'm looking forward to a haka. The only problem with the haka today, Paddy, is that Manu Nonu is not going to be on the other side. Guys, come on, you guys have got to tell me. Was that, I'm going to make a poll on that later. Was that not the greatest haka you have ever seen in your life? The one-man haka. I mean, just thinking about it, I'm tearing up again. The faster the game is, the better for the New Zealanders, my friend. Now, the Lions are just not going to be strong enough either. Must probably have the best chance to have a good result, but not a win. There you go. But now that haka from Manu Nonu was fantastic, man. Unbelievable. Great stuff. Really, that was just worth the watch on Tuesday night. Was that haka was worth it? Absolutely. So let me have a look. Is Vern? We're still waiting for Vern. It's in the 81st minute already, so we're waiting. I am live. Yes, I am live. Good stuff. So the minute he comes, we're going to get over. But look, I think it's a problem. Well, no, is it a problem? Look, Ardy has not had a minute on this tour, so he's going to go straight into the test team without playing anything. We haven't seen Will Jordan. So, yeah, well, Jordan, Artie Surveyor, both not playing any minutes. Bowden on the 15 today. He's got something to prove, Bowden Barrett. Didn't have a great first match there against the Stormers. I thought he looked a little bit... His kicking was good, but I think the rest of his game was a little bit off. I thought Topoluta played well. I like Fabian Holland. Peter Laka was, for me, the superstar in the first test, or in the first... URC game there against the Stormers. I thought he was the man of the match. I thought Ratima was okay. I thought Josh Jacob played sensational when he came on. Vern is not coming to my place. As you can see, if I go like that, half the screen is reserved for Vern. The minute he comes out, I'm going to put him on the screen, don't you worry. I hear he's wrapping up here. I can see it. He's wrapping up. It looks like he's off now, so he's going to come over any second now. So he is wrapping up, and I hope he sent everybody over. How's it, guys? Just popping in to say, go Bulls, you can do it. No, they can't. You're not exposing their scrum. There's no way. 30-point difference. 30-point thrashing coming up here is what I see. This is the fucking All Blacks. This is not a pub team, man. This is the All Blacks. Let me just have a look at, is Vern in here? Not yet. I'm still waiting for him. Mongrel. I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that haka. I love the haka. Stormers disappointing. I don't know. I didn't watch the game. I got stuff ready here. Now we're just waiting for Vern to pop in. Let me know when he's in. 53-12 for New Zealand. I got that. No team goes to Loftus and wins big. Yeah, right. You people in your Loftus, this is a weak, pathetic Bulls team compared to what they should be, man. I don't even think New Zealand can take these flipping games seriously. Now I'm going to let Vern do the writing down in a second. Don't you worry, because I'm busy commentating. I'm just waiting for him to come in here quickly. Just waiting. Look, the All Blacks are going to take care of business, man. Exactly. So no one wins big at Loftus. You can't take Bulls 2004 seriously. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about, man. He doesn't know what he's talking about. The All Blacks, I think, are still the second best rugby team in the world at the moment. And I wouldn't, hey, listen here, they could win the World Cup next year. Don't count them out. Don't count them out. You bring out old news here, Paddy. Wallace Atiti on the bench. And they got a good bench there. The All Blacks. So we'll look at it in a second. I'm just waiting to see if old Vern has decided to. Here he comes. Looks like he's coming in here now. Just waiting. There he is. There, I can see his face. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
I can't share the screen with you, otherwise I can't watch. You know that, huh?
Okay, cool.
So I'm going to put Vern in here, and then I haven't done the All Black squad yet, Vern, because I wanted you to be in there. I did the Bulls squad, so let me just quickly put that in. All right, let's see where we can place them. I'm telling you, we got a serious problem with all these. What the hell did I do now? What? Oh, cancel. Okay, there we go. So let me shift Vern over. Oh, you're not very how do you say? You're not very sharp. So let me pull myself over there. I knew you weren't the sharpest tool in the shed, but
No, lovely little light show there.
Yeah. Let me just cut you off there a little bit. There you go. So we'll go shoulder to shoulder. That's what I'm going to do. All right, that's good. Sit up straight just for a second so that I can see your side of your big head. There you go. There we go. Okay, I got to open mine a little bit. My head's got to be a little bit bigger. There you go.
But it's lagging, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna listen. Yeah, I've written down none of the tips. Can you do that so that I'll switch off my chat.
Okay, switch up the
There
chat.
you go. So my chat is off. So that's going to stop the lagging a little bit. Now it's just lagging because I had to bring you in eventually. There you
Okay.
go.
Well, I'm going to go wind up there. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, but the stadium's only half full. Vern's going to do the chat quickly. He's going to write out all the tips. A lot of the Bulls fans are delusional, Vern.
Yeah.
Tell me about yours. Before we get into this lineup, we've got to talk about this lineup from the All Blacks. What did your Stormers do, Vern?
Made way too many handling errors. Didn't take the opportunities.
Okay. Good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just going
Lewis was once fantastic again for the Pumas.
Okay. But now let's talk about this All Black squad. I'm going to go through the team quickly, and then we'll talk about it. Because I've been positive. I've been very positive about the All Blacks. I think they've done really well so far on this tour. We all knew the first game was going to be a rusty one, but here we go. So they lose. They lose head prop is Xavier Nomia. Their hooker, he's back and captains the team today, Cody Taylor. Then your tight head prop is Tyrell Lomax. Your two locks are Fabian Holland and Patrick Topaluta. I mean, that is a very strong lock combination there. Your three loose forwards are mustard. Simon Parker, Antoine Segner, guten Tag, Mr. Segner, and then Peter Lakai, Cortis Ratima, your number 2 scrum off at the moment, Josh Jacob. I thought Josh Jacob played well when he came and replaced Bowden Barrett in the first test. I think he was one of the reasons the game swung away from the Stormers because he played really well. Then your left wing is Josh Morby. Your two centres are Antoine Leonard Brown and Rico Iani. Iana impressed me as well in that Stormers game. Leonard Brown has done well as well. And then Leroy Carter. He's going to have a big game today, I can tell you that. Because, I don't know who's going to defend him there from the Bulls. And then Bowden moving from the 10 to the 15. Look, the All Blacks have got a little bit of an injury crisis, Vern.
Yeah.
But the proctologist is out. And now it's Caleb Clark as well. So on those two wing positions, two of their better players already out for the tour. So I guess Morby's going to stay on the wing now, because normally he would play on a different position. So I think he's going to stay on the wing. I think Leroy Carter is going to go to the 11 for the opening test. I think Will Jordan will come in at 14. At 15, you'll have Mackenzie. At 10, it's going to be Love. At 9, it's going to be Roygaard. Then somewhere you're going to put in Ardy. Ardy will come in at 6, most probably. Tupavai at 5. Cody Taylor will start. I think Fletcher Newell will start. So, it's going to be... but it's a very strong All Blacks team, this one.
That's a very strong side.
I think this is the strongest out of the 3 teams so far.
Yes, by far.
They've also got a good bench. And, a lot of people say, but the Bulls, they got this, they got this, and they got this. Listen here. There's one Bulls player that is on the fringes. I call her on the fringes of a Springbok.
Yeah.
And that is Ambrose Papier, and the rest of them are not Springbok material. We've got 3 on the bench. 2 on the bench. Let's listen to the New Zealand anthem. Let's pay some respect here.
I'm just winding up, sorry.
Okay.
Vic, can I have your tip?
Yes, 48-18. You know what I'm going to miss today? Vern, you know what I'm missing today?
7:54. What?
I'm going to miss that one-man haka.
Yeah, that was beautiful, man.
That is the best haka in my life.
That was class.
Vern, just thinking about it, my eyes get kind of moist again. I thought that was the best haka. What pride that man showed, man.
It was beautiful. It was stunning, man.
But I was thinking about something today.
You can see there's way more New Zealand fans in the house.
A lot of New Zealand fans in the house. You know what I was thinking? One thing. In my lifetime, I've never had a test series in my lifetime where I look at the New Zealand lineup. It doesn't matter if it's these guys or the whole 44, and there's not one world champion in the lineup.
Yeah.
In my lifetime, that's never happened. That New Zealand have gone on a tour and they don't have one world champion in their squad. It's 12 years since they won it last. You know, rugby, you don't play for 25 years.
No.
So, not one All Black. There's not a world champion All Black playing for the All Blacks right now. Has that ever happened in your lifetime?
No.
I mean, who was the last world champion to play for the All Blacks that got knocked out? What's the guy with the big black beard? The lock. Somebody in the chat will tell us. He was the lock.
White. What is his name? White.
Yes. Barrett has got a World Cup. Has Barrett got a World Cup? Which Barrett? Has Geordie or...
Whitelock. That was his name. Whitelock.
What was his name?
Whitelock.
I didn't know that Geordie had a World Cup. Or was it Bowden? Game. Whitelock. Look, there's more world champions on the Bulls roster.
Yeah.
Billy's the world champion.
Yeah.
Bulls fans looking proud there. I just don't know, man. I don't know. It's a funny one to call. I think it'll be tight the first 20 minutes. I think it'll be tight the first 20, 25 minutes, and then the cream will rise to the top.
They've got to keep it tight. Nice.
Look, there are some good players from the Bulls off the bench. Johan Grobler, Eldridge Lowe, Munchuna, they're coming off the bench.
Yeah.
But that's not
There's
the
a lovely
Munchuna
Bulls
that
top.
plays for the Springboks.
No, it's not him.
But I would say about 60% of the stadium sold out.
Yeah.
Bowden Barrett, 2005. Bowden Barrett's been there 11 years already. Okay. All right. So Bowden. Sorry, Bowden. Didn't want to take that world championship away from you. Well, so he's won one. He doesn't need to win another one.
Not going to.
Listen here. I did guarantee we're going to win the World Cup. But listen here. If we play those New Zealanders next year in the quarterfinal, those games are toss-ups, huh?
Those games are toss-up.
And they always beat us in the World Cup when it's not in the final.
Yeah.
So here we go. Let's listen to the haka. I'm gonna put it louder, so don't talk too loud. Got it, dude. It's always impressive.
It's phenomenal.
I think this is the most iconic thing in sports.
Could be.
There's no other sport. I mean, okay, the New Zealanders do it in all sports, but I'm talking in Rugby Pacific. There's nothing like this in world sports. No other team does anything like this. Yes, the Samoans do it and the Tongans do it, but it's not like this. This is the famous one.
It's the big one, man.
Can any of you New Zealanders tell me what the fuck has he got in his hand? Is that like an oversized toothbrush? No, I need to know what it is. I know that in Hawaii they also have that. I think it's like shark's teeth or something in there.
Yeah, it's a weapon.
They got to tell me what it is. Somebody's got to tell me what that's called. Yanlu going 24-44. Lagging, guys. Are we still lagging now? Can't be. Let me check I'm going to check my phone quickly because I can't switch
I
off
don't see anything on my phone.
I can't switch off much more. Let's have a look. And if it is, then I've got an idea, one more idea I can do. Would be terrible if we were lagging. No, we're not lagging anymore. My phone's good. Then it's not with us. Because if I'm not lagging at my place, then you guys are lagging. Good stuff. Here we go. And look, it's not even. No, look at that. Big parts of Loftus are empty here. This is the most disappointing crowd. This is the worst crowd of the 3 games so far.
Yeah, listening at the women's box beat the Fijians again this morning, so that's good.
Congratulations to the ladies Springboks. On the 5th of September, they do play against the Black Ferns in Johannesburg.
On the 5th of September.
Yeah, first the ladies play and then straight afterwards the men's play. It's a double header. Both those games are at the SNB Stadium there. That's the football stadium, the big one. So we'll see. If I win the lotto tonight, Vern, we are in Baltimore. Huh? I'm flying us out to Baltimore, you and me.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, we'll just fly out on Friday, come back on Sunday, 3 weeks later.
Here we go. Vic, you ready?
I am ready, baby. I am ready. I'm looking forward to this one, man. I love watching the All Blacks play rugby. And we're off and running. Time is on.
What? I'm on 13, 14, 15.
Yes, so am I.
Oh.
There we go. Good stuff, yeah. So our Bulls on the first attack here, Vern.
Yeah, Jacobs there. Wimbili.
I'm looking forward to watching Josh Jacobs here. I think he's a class kicker. Look, the New Zealanders have got class kickers all over the field, Vern.
Definitely. I mean, come on. I just think the Bulls are not strong enough.
Is that? I just wanted to ask you about the Stormers. That means their playoff hopes are also done now, huh?
Yeah, it's done. It's over. It is over.
So the Bulls, the Sharks, and the Stormers all not making the playoffs.
Bulls mess up the lineup. You see, this kind of opportunities you got to take, man.
Yeah,
you beat the All Black.
Yeah, you've got to be like almost 100% clinical.
Clifton's in the house as well. Kai Clifton.
So, Papier gets the ball out quickly. I believe Papier should still be with the Springboks and Herschel Yanke shouldn't be there.
Yeah, that's my point of view as well.
Vili, little kick over the top there. That's a good kick from Vili. Oh, well taken from the All Blacks there.
Janre Rudolph, he's been solid, Vic. But
yeah, I say. I mean, look, he was for me one of the best Bulls last season, all season.
Yeah, he was good.
He deserved his new contracts and stuff like that because he was good. So Bowden doing the kicking for touch. No, it's going to go up. That's a good kick from the outside of his boot there.
Yeah, that was a good kick, man.
You mean, listen here. You know, they are so blessed on that kicking. They got Bowden, they got Josh Jacob, they got the McKenzie, they got Ruben Love that can kick the ball.
What's wrong with that one? To me, that was perfectly legal what Janre Rudolph did there.
But it's not the same ref as in the first 2 games, eh?
Thank goodness.
I don't know why they don't give it to Holly, but I think Holly's was probably going to ref the Black Ferns against the Springboks ladies.
Yeah, Amashvili there, the Georgian. Here we go. Segner.
Deutschland. Oh, good work there from Josh Morby. Look, Morby's got a lot on his plate now after Caleb Clark and Billy Proctor have gone down. You know what I mean? They're going to ask a little bit more of him.
They've got enough cover from that, man.
How big is Loftus? How many people go into Loftus? 55, 60?
Also about 55. Yeah, 52,
So I wouldn't say there's
55.
more than 35 in the house. No, not even.
No, 35 I would say, yeah.
You think so? Did you see behind the goals? It's bloody empty, man.
Yeah. Matty Dickinson says Bulls 0, All Blacks 97.
I don't think it's gonna be that much, but look, the Bulls will do better than the Sharks. I think they'll score. Good work here from Fabian Holland. Advantage to the All Blacks. Oh, look at that ball movement, but they're going backwards here.
They'll come back for the penalty.
Okay, so fouls piling up earlier for the Bulls already, under pressure.
Wolfgang, it says look around under 20,000, he says.
I can't, no, I would say at the max 25,000.
Yeah.
But what is wrong with the people up there in the north of South Africa? They're all full of cuck. Oh, well, of course, they're all Jan Ray's friends.
Not just that, you don't know, you know. This is looking dangerous here.
Do you think the Springbok games will be sold out?
I heard some ridiculous pricing for those ones, yeah.
When you can't expect somebody to pay a ticket price what he's going to pay for his family's fucking groceries for the whole month.
No.
Here we go, more
So
here from the All Blacks. 5 meters out.
Yeah. Good counter morning there by the Bulls. Good work there from the
Knock on
Bulls.
from the All Blacks. That's going to be Bulls ball. Good defense from the Bulls.
Are you wearing a Japanese shirt to take the piss? No, I just, I had my Stormers top on. This one. And it's got a very different material. This one's
The
nice
Stormers,
cotton, so
wearing the Stormers shirt would be taking the piss.
No, but this one's nice and cotton. You know, I love cotton on my body. It feels nice, man.
See, that's the difference. I like silk.
Yeah, well, I can't afford silk.
Neither can I. That's why it's either these white t-shirts or I might have to walk around Kalkhat.
An Egyptian cotton on the bed sheets.
Yeah, something like 300-400 thread. Just can't pay for it.
Papia puts the ball in.
But when you start wearing an Egyptian cotton shirt, I get worried.
Yeah, fuck, tell me about it.
There we go. Bulls on the attack here. Papia going to go up and under. Yep. Looking for touch, I
Papia's
think.
played well so far.
So it's going to be a line-up for the All Blacks. Still in the half for the Bulls. If you're Aldridge Lowe, you're disappointed that you have back with the Bulls playing this game.
Yeah,
Because that means you ain't fucking playing next weekend.
exactly. This is 7 minutes gone.
This is the last
Bulls
game for the
holding
All
their own.
Blacks as well, till the test. That the fourth URC team is next Tuesday, a week from now.
Yeah.
Ratima getting the ball out well. Gets it out there to Josh Morby. Gets nailed again. I do like the speed that Ratima gets the balls out of the rucks, huh?
Yeah. If you want to see speed come out, you must watch Japan play. Unbelievable how quick their fly halves get that shit out.
Yeah, they got kind of hammered today by the Wallabies, huh?
Second half, yeah.
Penalty to
But
the
those Japanese,
Bulls.
those Japanese scrum halves get that ball out so quickly. Unbelievable.
I saw one of the most spectacular tackles this morning when I was doing the NPC. An ankle tap, man. The guy was all on his own.
Oh, love that.
That's all he could do. He just reached in the last second. He tapped his ankle. Drive-saving ankle tap. That's a lost art in rugby these days. Those ankle taps.
Love an ankle tap.
And a good ankle tap, you fall on your mood. Hey, fuck it hurts. Because you're in full flight and then somebody that basically trips you.
Yeah. Fletcher's got Mount Footy tattooed on him. Good stuff. Line up here for the Bulls, Vic.
Yeah, I told you the first 20 minutes the Bulls will hang around.
Then I have to.
And again,
They steal it.
and it is
German.
Anton Segner. Here we go. Ratimar's going to go up and under here.
But you know, I find that really sad because Anton Segner, they could really use him in the German national team.
But he never. I don't. Was he born in Germany?
Born and raised in Germany, he just went as a teenager. He went over to New Zealand to go to high school.
Clever boy.
Clever boy, man.
So we know who the German TV is rooting for at the World Cup.
Yeah, it's practically New Zealand is practically German from now on.
Yeah, from now on. I mean, Antoine Leonard Brown is, I think, is a German.
Yeah.
You know, they'll adopt
Here we go,
all of them. This is
Bulls,
good for
penalty
the Bulls.
advantage as well. 5 meters out. No advantage. Penalty for the Bulls. And the Bulls get first blood here, Vic.
We'll be the first team to score first, huh? Will be interesting to see what they do. So, Gervin Bosch is going to go for touch here. There's going to be a 5 meter line out. This could, not moving away, this could be interesting, Vern.
Yeah, this could be really interesting. Guys in the chat, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. Always important, hit that like button, don't be like that.
Good catch there. Van Heerden. This could be a try here, Vern.
Short, I think. Half a meter out. Held up, says the referee. No?
How can that be held up? Nah, that's a try. I think that's a try.
I think that's a try. Or maybe he rolled it in afterwards, but
No, they're
we can have a look
TMOing
at
it.
Vic.
Because the referees can't make any decisions themselves anymore.
No, none whatsoever.
I mean, I could ref any of these games because, you know, every time there's something, I'll just TMO.
Have you stopped the clock? Otherwise, the umpire will write to stop the clock. Take a look here.
That's short. Ooh.
Oh, that's short. That
The
looks
guy's
short.
hand, I think he...
Yeah, we like. I think that's a try. Or is it short? I think it's short.
I think because they called it not a try on the field, you've got to have conclusive evidence that it is a try to turn over your on-field decision.
Yeah. I think that's just short.
I think it is also shorter.
I think it's short.
Good, I'm a fan of when in doubt.
I would give it, of course.
Did you see old Ruben Amorim did a jobby on us, huh?
Yeah.
I'm glad for him. So the linesman is the ref from last week who's trying to ref the game now, the fucking twat.
Fuck off, man.
Okay, so it's going to be a scrum for the Bulls.
Yeah.
The one player from the Bulls looks like Diego Simeone.
Okay.
I thought, what the hell's Diego Simeone doing in a Bulls shirt? I'll tell you which one I mean. So, 5 meter line here.
Yeah. One way I think where the box will be very strong, and that is the pack. The pack's going to dominate those New Zealand
Well,
boys.
the Springboks would want to have as many scrums, mauls and rucks as possible, And the All Blacks, that's exactly the opposite of what they want. They want a free-flowing running game. It's who can dictate to the other team.
Oh,
Wow, I saw. Now I need to say to all these people in the chat that are reading, our scrum is the greatest. Well, your scrum got fucking punked. The All Blacks just destroyed their scrum now.
Paul Terry's got his thing. I'll put Paul Terry still in there. What's the time? Yeah, still good, Paul.
So everybody's telling me that the Bulls scrum is going to destroy New Zealand. It doesn't look like it. Look at that. Okay, they got German power in there. Look at that, man.
Yeah, German. Deutsch.
Good stuff. That is impressive by the All Blacks. Rian van Tond is in as well. I see. I've got him on my... So here we go. Line out for the All Blacks.
Rian had a tip already. He's changed it now.
Okay. Advantage here to the All Blacks. Penalty to the All Blacks. 12.
Cameron's in the house. Cameron goes 1550. 1540. Rian, you want me to change your tip, my son? You can't have two. Only person that should be banned is you, Jan Ray.
There isn't a ref in the world that is more universal than Jan Ray. Jan Ray makes the refs look fucking intelligent. Good line out here once again from the All Blacks. I like Cody Taylor, man. I've got him as the second best hooker in the world.
Oh.
Look at that. Look at that. The power of the New Zealand pack is showing here, Vern. Good maul here.
Oh, beautiful play. This is going to be a try.
Oh, too easy. Too easy. And
Beautiful.
what? Leroy Carter, beautiful pass out to Bowden Barrett. Bowden Barrett in the right minute, he makes a little dummy, and then off to Josh Morby. First try of the game goes to the All Blacks. Congratulations. You see, did you see now? Did you see the difference? The first 10 minutes now, the Bulls had 2-3 opportunities, right?
Yeah,
Didn't take it. This is the difference between that and a world-class team. A world-class team, look at that. First time and then boom, nice little dummy there. I'm just going to write down the try scorers so that I don't forget them.
I see a 50 burger coming as well.
Josh Morby. It's a tough kick for Bowden.
Ah, bad.
So good stuff here from the All Blacks, taking the lead easy.
Once that backline starts to flow, it's scary.
That's exactly why you want. That's exactly why, as a South African rugby fan, also the Springboks, you want that ball. Listen here. You want it to rain cats and dogs, a muddy, heavy pitch, that everything goes through the packs. That's what you want. But saying that, everybody in New Zealand and all the pundits, so while New Zealand wants to play quickly, New Zealand wants to play expansive rugby. Rico Iani here.
Here we go.
But remember the test in Wellington. The Springboks were the ones that are playing the running rugby and the expansive rugby, and they ran New Zealand off the park.
Yeah. Oh, try. Big
mistake there from
well
Fabian
done
Holland.
To the blue ball. Andro Liebenberg, who gets the try.
I'm telling you, that's a big mistake from Fabian Holland.
No, but you got to give it
they're going to TMO it, Vern. They're TMOing it.
I thought there was a knock-on way before then.
From who?
On the Bulls.
So they're going to take this one away, you think?
I think they're taking it away.
Ruben loves taking a break for next week. So that's not a knock-on. Is that a knock-on?
But was it a New Zealand player that knocked it on, or was it a... But that was Liebenberg. You got to commend him the effort to keep in the
Yeah,
run
he kept on going. You know, a lot of players would have just given up.
The Dutchman fucks up.
Holland, yes. But I don't think it's going to count. Is it really?
This is the plot here. Look, Willie drops it forward. Yeah, that's a knock-on from Willie.
That's no try. Take it.
No try.
He giveth and he taketh away.
The good Lord gives it and he takes it away.
No try. Knock on.
I thought it was a knock-on when you
That's
hit
the
it, so.
you know that's the burn. That's a sign of old age, man. No, that's the right call from the ref.
Yeah.
You can't complain about that. What are you talking about, Billy? That you knocked it on, man. If it was the other way around, the fucking Bulls players would be complaining. Knock on, knock on. It was a knock on.
Yeah. But accept it. It was a clear knock-on.
So Fabian Holland, he got lucky there. Put it that way. That doesn't change that his defense was shit.
Yeah. But he can breathe a sigh of relief.
Oh, fuck it. He's just dropped about 20 kilos of a shit bomb. He was cucking himself. So here we go. Scrum for the All Blacks.
When Billy should retire, not retire, but he can join the Griquas next season.
He can play in the Bulls Curry Cup team. They need somebody.
Fucking hell, tell me about it. Here we go. All Blacks on the attack. Oh, beautiful pass.
Once they look at that, look at that. Once they get out wide there, they are so dangerous, man. Look,
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm not saying they're greater than the Springboks with Ches and Colby and Arneson and like that, but just as impressive. Here goes Peter Lakai. I do like Peter Lakai. I think he's going to be one of the best number 8s in the world one day.
Good work here from the Bulls. Win the ball back. Martha Kutsia now. Good work there from the big old man. Up here gets it out.
For Mark. Little.
Oh,
That's a knock on now from the All Blacks. What are you doing with your headphones?
Okay, I can listen to the headphones, otherwise I can't listen.
Okay.
But we can't put you too loud, otherwise it echoes, you know?
Okay. Little kick up and over here. Oh, Leroy
Beautiful
Carter. Iane, this should be another try. Can they stop these boys and they start running?
Oh, cuts inside beautifully.
Morbi and Antoine Segner also doing well. 15 meters out here, the All Blacks. Burn Simon Parker, the big boy, Lomax, 3 meters out. Another try, and again it's the man Morbi. Morbi with his second try of the game. See, this is the difference. To all those fucking idiots out there that told me, oh, this and this. That's the difference. That's the difference in class. That's the difference in class. Telling you, Josh Morbi is playing himself into that starting lineup. I'm telling you. But it was a good kick from Bowden. And then look at that Leroy Carter. And once they get on the back line, they're not stopping them.
Yeah. We're lagging a bit, Vic.
We're lagging a bit. Okay, listen here. Can you do the scoreboard? Then I'll switch my scoreboard off.
Wait, I got to get the scoreboard up quickly.
Yeah, it's Vic's scoreboard. So can Bowden get it now? Better kick from Bowden Barrett. So it is 12. It is 12-0 to the All Blacks. Have you got it?
Just 1 second. I've got it, yeah.
All right. Okay, I'll switch it off. Should make it better now. We'll see. Here we go. What can the Bulls do here?
Come on, the Bulls are just going to take the opportunities, man. It's still lagging.
Okay, I don't know. Well, let me switch off some stuff here. I'll switch off as much as I can. I can't switch that off, otherwise I switch the stream off.
No, it's okay.
Huh?
Guys, the stream is lagging, and we know the stream is lagging.
We know, guys, we know.
Isn't it? Otherwise, I'll just go out, man.
No, that's cuck, man. Doesn't help me, because then I still don't have the scoreboard and stuff I get. It's got nothing.
I can do the scoreboard from here.
Okay, so you want to go? Okay, all right.
Okay, guys, I'm leaving.
All right.
I'll still do the scoreboard, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Ciao, ciao. Okay, I hope it's, well, I'm going to move into the middle of the screen soon. So Vern has left us quickly because we've got a little bit of problems here. There you go. I'm just going to make that a little bit bigger. There we go. So here we go. So that it seems to be better now, the lagging here. All Blacks totally in control of this one. Was never a doubt, was it? Was it ever in doubt? There we go. Fair. Just going to move that over like that. There you go. So I'm in the middle of the screen now. There you go. So I hope the stream is better now. I hope it's not lagging. Here we go. Look, control. The Bulls have had their opportunities. They should have, or maybe could have, or should have scored a try. Didn't, but now they're trying to come back here. But every time New Zealand go forward and they can use their back line, those wingers and centers are phenomenal, man. So coming back for the knock-on here. Too many little mistakes from the Bulls at the moment. Poof. Here we go. So ref looking at again. The Water Boys are on. Bobby Boucher and the Water Boys. If you guys, I hope your lives, if you guys don't worry about the fucking clock, otherwise we're going to just switch it off from now on. Leave the clock, man. We'll, lots of cool kids there. But nah, Bulls have got to be more clinical here. Definitely got to be way more clinical. Got to be a scrum here for New Zealand, just outside the 10-meter line. Too strong, way too strong. So here we go. The ref has been good so far. And the All Blacks go, they get the free kick and they just run it. Because that has worked well for them, just running the ball. Good work there from Simon Parker again. Leonard Brown has to, Antoine Segner has to clean it up a little bit. Bulls not doing well at all at the moment. Here we go. 25 in the book, 12 not up the All Blacks. Ratima's going to go over the top here. That's been a good weapon so far for the All Blacks. A little bit long the kick. And Takia Abrams with the ball. Here we go. What can the Bulls do here? Willie passes out there to Janre Rudolph. He got a little grubber there. Nice pickup from Bowden. Penalty here. So it's going to be another penalty to the Bulls here. New Zealand was offside. Man, got to get sleep. Yeah, tell me about it. Hey? Poof. Here we go. Bulls on the attack here over the 10-meter line. They go. Takia again. No, that was Strania. Jacobs. Willie with the ball. What the fuck was Willie doing there? Fuck, that sounds of old fucking age. He just throws the ball into the other guy's chest from 1 meter next to him. What a kick from the New Zealanders. A beautiful 50-22 there by Josh Jacob. See, that's what I'm talking about. The difference in class, in quality. HIA number 1. So somebody's going off. Is it Nomia or is it Chukaweni? Looks like it's Chukaweni going off. Look at that kick from Josh Jacobs. What a kick. That's things Springboks are going to have to be careful for. So here we go. Cody Taylor to put it in. But 17 meters out. It is Alu Lotu Chikaweni off. So Sitole is in for him. Or the Sitole. Here we go. Another good run there from Leonard Brown. All Blacks again. Look at this. When that ball moves through the back line. Here goes Bowden. Gets it to the big boy, Xavier Namua. Or the Nomia. Good stuff. Barrett gives a nice little hoist to the corner there. Takia Abrams calls the mark. Josh Morby and Josh Jacob. Both Joshes. Josh. Both are doing really well in this game. So a nice kick there from Bowden. Big moment for Sitole here. Getting to play the All Blacks. Great stuff. Here we go. So Cody Taylor going to put it in here. 5 meters out. Well, 5 meters out for the All Blacks. Looks ominous here. 28 minutes in the book. Here we go. Taylor. Good stuff there. That was Segner. Here we go. A nice small. Cody Taylor just short about a meter. That went backwards. Peter Lakai cleans up nicely. Here we go. Cody Taylor tries to break through. Good stuff. So advantage still for the All Blacks. Josh Jacobs tangles his way through. Here goes the big boy, Topaluto. Segner, about a meter out. Holland trying to get over the line. Still short again. All Blacks in good position here. Oh, this is good ball handling skills from the All Blacks. Rico Iane, 3 meters out. Cody Taylor, Segner, Bowden Barrett. Oh, Josh Lord. Man, Josh Lord. Fabian Holland drops the ball, but it's going to come back for the advantage. They're going to talk to the Bulls here. This is going to be a warning coming up. So here we go. Talking to the Bulls. Yellow card. Yellow card here to the Bulls. So this is Francois Klopper. He's getting clopped and he's being bit clopped and he's going to the sin bin here for 10 minutes. So the last 10 minutes of this half, the Bulls will be down to 14. Let's have a quick look here. I do not know what's on here. Okay. They are going to get smashed. Vern, don't forget to put that yellow card on there for me, please. So scrum here for the All Blacks, 5 meters out. $30 in the books, and this was where it all went wrong. This is where it all went wrong for the Sharks on Tuesday night. From the 30th minute onwards, it was an onslaught. They're gonna get smashed, I think. This could take on Sharks dimensions by the end of the game. Held up. Try for Cody Taylor. Good work here, Cody Taylor with the try. Cool, clever. Cody Taylor, I gotta write that down. Ah. Here we go. So Josh Jacob. Nah, he yanks it. Still 17-0, yeah. Could have been 21-0 by now. Yeah, but it's not going to get any better, is it? The clock is perfect. Vern is doing the clock. Don't worry. Perfect. So here we go. And the All Blacks back on the attack. Jacob with a good kick here. So it's going to be line out here for the Bulls. Can the Bulls get a score before halftime, or they're going to get blanked as well? Here we go. So what can the Bulls do here? Line out. Good stuff here from Harold Forster. So the All Blacks have scored 3 unanswered tries here early on. Good work there from the Bulls. Yeah, that's what losers say. Oh, we tried hard. The winners go home and fuck the prom queen. No. Look, no one expects the Bulls to win here. They just don't have the same. Good kick here from Billy. So this could be an opportunity here for the Bulls now. No, I don't think so. No, the game's not over, but the Bulls are not coming back. I mean, come on. I think the Bulls will score 1 or 2 tries, but that's about it. I don't think the Bulls score 17 points in this game. So I don't see them coming back. And I think the second half will be tougher. Not going anywhere. Got to say that the scrums, the rucks and the mauls have been dominated by the New Zealanders. Harold Forster up to the 5-meter line. And then knock it on again. So we'll see. And he did touch the ball, the lying bugger. So he lies to the referee. So here we go. Scrum here for the All Blacks. So that's another. Well, the Bulls will be back to full 15 in the second half because this yellow card should run out just before halftime. But I gotta admit, I'm chuffed. I'm gotta say the All Blacks have played well here. Here we go. What can the Bulls do here now? All Blacks, another good scrum here from the All Blacks. Dominating in the power game, the All Blacks, and in the running game. Oh my lord. Lakai just knocks it on. Pity there. But when the All Blacks go forward, they look solid. They look lean and mean. Beautiful rugby they're playing here, man. Nah, if that sits up for him, he's off and running. So another 2 minutes to go, 2.5 minutes, and a minute and 40 on the yellow card. Look, because sports people are not that intelligent either. Look, sports people are also a reflection of society. You know, I didn't drive 180 on the autobahn, but they sent me 7 pictures. No, it wasn't me. It looks like you. No, it wasn't me. You know, you all know that old song. It wasn't me. It's the same as in sports, in football. You flip, you hit the other player, you slap him, but no, I didn't. It's like Luis Suarez. He bites the shit out of. I didn't do anything, but 50 cameras just caught you. You can't lie in sports anymore because there's cameras everywhere, man. Can the Bulls get anything on the scoreboard before half time? Oh, Bowden. Class act from Bowden. Beautiful work from Bowden Barrett. Playing really well today, Bowden. Good little kicks, nice passing. A lot better than in the first test. I'm impressed with Bowden Barrett. I think all Blacks have been well. The only one, you know, a little bit of a wobble there was Fabian Holland. Oh, the young kids enjoying it. Here we go. Francois Klopper's about to come back on. Looks like Eldridge Lowe is going to be entering the game as well. So the yellow card is officially over. 5 seconds to half time. Here we go. Lakai, here we go. The All Blacks are going to get. Look at this. Beautiful work from Lakai once again. Ratima, Cody Taylor, Josh Jacob, Bowden Barrett, Leroy Carter. The ball's moving through the back line of the All Blacks like a knife, like a hot knife through butter. Rico Iane doing well here. Ratima to get the ball out here quickly. Oh, clever work from Ratima. Fabian Holland, Morby, Lomax. All Blacks 5 meters out. This is fantastic rugby. Back to Ratima. Then it is back to Leonard Brown. Gets it to the double try scorer Morby. He's 2 meters out. Ratima gets it to Lomax again. Pushes forward. Advantage to the All Blacks, I think. Yep. Lomax about 1 meter out. Cody Taylor scores his 2nd try of the game. Thanks, Vern. Cody Taylor with 2. Paul Jacobs, yeah, to make the kick this time. Fantastic. 24-0 conversion. It's half time, boys. The Bulls are going to get fucked up more than the Sharks did. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. Thanks for the time there, Vern. AB's total domination. The Bulls are not even at the races here. I mean, every time the All Blacks have an offensive possibility, they score. My Lord. Oh. Next week's the Springboks. That's a different story. But I told all you South Africans, I told you boys, you didn't believe me. There's no way in hell a URC team is beating the All Blacks. No way in hell. And if the Stormers would come again with the same team tomorrow as they did in the first game, they'd get a 50 to 60 burger. Because that was the Rust first game of the tour. Let's be honest. No, good stuff here. Good stuff from the ABs. I am impressed. Cody Taylor with 2 tries. Josh Morby with 2 tries. Now, trying is good. You've just got to know beforehand that there's just, I mean, the Bulls are, if I had to put it into 5-star hotels, the Bulls are a 2-star hotel, and the All Blacks are the fucking Burj Al Khalifa, man. They're like a Burj Al Arab. They're like a 6-star hotel, man. It's not over yet. You are totally right, Nadine. It's not over yet. There's another 30, 40 points from the All Blacks coming in the second half. I can tell you that now. They will score over 50 points. They will. But hey, listen, to all Bulls fans, to all Blacks fans, go get yourself some drinks. Go get yourself something, a snack. Let's have a little short break here at the half time. And then we'll come back for the second half. And then we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Do I have a... Didn't I copy it? Be back soon. Got to copy it. I didn't do it. Copy. There you go. There you go. I'll be back in 2-3 minutes, guys. There you go. No, the Bulls are the best. That's what you said. Jan Ray, you said the Bulls were the best. Oof.
In the ADF, you'll have everything you need to get ahead. Salary, start with a great one. Healthcare, assistance for your family. Leadership, get help paying for it. In training, gain professional qualifications. When work sets you up for success, it's more than just a job. It's an ADF career. Make your impact.
saw the Sharks guilty of this in the opening 15 to 20 minutes of the game, and then the All Blacks sort of came into their own fruition and ran away from it. Should be danger signs of that.
Patience needed for the Vodacom Bulls, but for me, that ball stopper is not convincing, Victor. The ball was rolling there. If the Vodacom Bulls were a little bit more patient, shots not there was more. Yeah, they had the opportunity to score there. I think just unpatient. Yeah, again, unfortunately, they knocked that ball on early in the move. But again, the All Blacks defense looks fantastic. I mean, this is now, what's it, 80 minutes, sorry, 120 minutes not conceding a try. So they will be very happy with the defense. The Bulls will have to come up. They need to take the ball to the line. It feels like Villiers sometimes too steady, giving the ball back too deep. So they'll come out. I think we'll see Johan Cromwell and Elrich right back on the field. They'll make a big difference.
One of the things that you were speaking about, Shimmy, with the All Blacks' first try is the concept of an unemployed wing that they're bringing into the game.
Well, they're just using the extra runner while they square up. You know, they've got two guys coming around to the back there. Then if you commit early, so look, I think it was Leroy Carter from the back. But look at the two runners behind the back there. So the square up, the back you nice and tighter. Then you've got two runners coming around. There he is. They create an overlap with space, and the balls are scrambling here. Then it's up to the ball just to finish here. So the whole time, that's the difference. You know, you want the balls in attack. You're not creating anything. A 2-and-1 and overlap. Every time you see the ball, they use the extra runner there. You can see the guys balls tight coming around the corner, good accurate passing, and it's there.
Yeah, that guy, that second man in behind, coming out of the blind side, especially with a rush defense, that's putting us under pressure. And I think that's where the Bucks make better decisions. They come harder, they don't allow it. When they get that ball behind, someone will close it much quicker than the ball. So they just in between with their defensive system at the moment. Anton Zegner's been good.
So here we go. Just want to take that sign away there. No, why? No, whoa. I'm just reading something here. The All Blacks have proven that Super Rugby is better than the URC. How did they prove that? So when South Africa come down and play the same test and then they thrash the Super Rugby teams, then this is not even the URC teams, man. Fucking hell. You people have got to be better informed. There are 13, no, there's more. I think there's 14 Springboks that are Bulls players playing for the Springboks. There are 6 Stormers players. There are about 12 Sharks players. So you can't even compare. This is not a URC team. The URC as a competition is better than Super Rugby. But that'll all be proven in when that World Club Rugby competition comes out. You people are comparing things you can't compare. You can't compare the URC to the Super Rugby. I prefer watching Super Rugby, but you can't compare that. It's like if you tour France and you play against the French teams. If they don't have their French players, if the URC teams don't have their Springboks, there you go. Now you can't compare the stuff. And the All Blacks team is not a Super Rugby team. It's not a Super Rugby team. It's an All-Star Super Rugby team. And if you took the All-Stars from the URC and you played all the best players in the URC against the All Blacks, then there might be a different situation, huh? No. I just don't like. I don't. It's just like when you compare eras. Oh, the All Blacks in the 80s were better than the All Blacks. You can't compare eras. You can't do that. You just, things are just not the same.
That's up to you. There's a funny thing about luck. For every win, chances are
Ooh, good advertisement here. Now I'm just looking forward to a good second half. I think the All Blacks will increase their lead. I said they were going to win by at least a 30-point difference, and it's 24-0 now, so that is looking good. But we'll see. We will see what the second half brings.
When the lucky country isn't so lucky.
It's just I don't like comparing those things. And it's easy to say, oh, like Kiwi Rob just said, oh, well, this proves that the URC is not as strong as the Super Rugby. It proves nothing. Because if the Springboks beat the All Blacks on the weekend, does that prove that then that URC is then again better than the Super Rugby? Because the All Blacks are all a Super Rugby team and the Springboks are all a URC team. So what does that mean? It's not down to Rassie. You All Blacks wouldn't do that either. You wouldn't do that either if the tour was now in New Zealand. You wouldn't play all your AB players in for the Hurricanes and stuff like that. You just wouldn't do that. Why would you? And at the end of the day, it all means nothing. It all means nothing at the end of the day. Even this whole tour, the greatest rivalry tour, the Springboks can win at 4-0, the New Zealanders can win 4-0. And what does it mean? Nothing. Because the only thing that matters is in 13 months or the 14 months time, the World Cup. No, that's intelligent. It's intelligent. Don't let the players, you don't want to burn the players out. You don't want to burn the players out. Rugby players play too many rugby games in any case, as it is already.
If you use your hands, keep this far in. This.
I think no rugby player should play more than 25 games a season.
If you travel for work, travel.
Because rugby is such a violent sport.
Visit places you can.
But that's something for another day.
Because this is more than just a job. This is an ADF career. Make your impact.
Michael Paul says, I think the Nations Championship AB's win over France, Italian Ireland, yeah. South Africa beat England, Scotland, and I still think I don't like the world rankings, but I still think Springboks are the strongest team in the world, closely followed by the ABs and France at number 3. Still, that's my opinion. I mean, look, it's going to be 12 years since the All Blacks were last world champions if they win it next year.
That's that lead the Vodacom Falls. 24 points to nil, 4 tries to nil. Josh and Goldie, as well as Cody Taylor, both are getting a brace in their first 40 months.
And the All Blacks will be up for it next year. They do not want the Springboks to get that 5th.
The Bulls are unable to convert.
That 5th world championship before they get their 4th. Because if the Springboks get that 5th next year, the ABs will be stuck on 3 and the Boks will be on 5. Then it's no discussion anymore who's the greatest rugby nation. I don't think there's a discussion already now. Because if you've got 4 and the others got 3, you're the greatest. You better. But here we go, second half. Werner, you going to hit the timer or am I hitting the timer?
Start of the second half. Let's see if the Bulls can fight back.
Werner's hit it. That's just my opinion, look. For me, the only thing that really counts in rugby is the World Championship. For me, it's all about the World Championship. Everything else is just test games, and that's what they call tests. Test games and everything like that. Even the Rugby Championship and all that it's nice to have. It's good to watch. It's a lot of fun. But for me, it all comes down to the World Championship on an international level. Penalty here to the Bulls. Good stuff here. And again, it's Andre Rudolph. He's playing really well today. Aldridge Lowe is on the field at the moment. We'll see. We'll see here what the Bulls can do in the second half. So here we go. Gervin Bosch with the kick. How far he's going to get this one? That's a good kick from Gervin Bosch. It's going to be a 5-meter line out here for the So Grobler is on, Els is off, Lowe is on, Liebenberg is off. So some of the Springboks who are on the bench are coming on now.
Opportunity to see both Springboks that were late additions to this Vodacom ball side, Johan Grobler as well as Ulrich Lowe.
So let's have a look here.
Difference can they make in this next 40
So we'll see. Let's see what can happen in the next 39 minutes here.
time to the front for you. And yet the break around the corner from Ruan for Mark, who's just short but cleanses over.
Try from the Bulls. So that's a good start to the second half. Are they going to look at this? Because is it a double move that he makes?
With authority.
The old back peel buckies butter, eat your heart out. Ruin for Mark. Winding it up, as they say. Look at the knees pumping. No one wanted it
Listen here, the Springboks most probably would have had 1 or 2 World Cups more if they had played all of them.
over the whitewash.
But it doesn't matter. Everybody has their opinion.
What determination from that angle. It sort of looked short. Referee saw it differently. Or did he?
It's no try. It's short. He doesn't get to the line.
Any part of the ball just seems to touch any part of the whitewash.
So let's have a look.
And Ruan for Mark gets his try.
We've seen so many of these of late. We've seen so many indifferent results. On-field decision is trial.
Let's see what happens here.
This will show us.
Oof. I'm glad I don't have to make this decision. New Zealanders will say it's short. South Africans will say it's good enough. I don't know. No, they can't. From that angle, it looks like a try.
Dare I say, let's stay with the theme of this evening. On-field decision was a try.
I think I think you got to stay with the try.
The thing is, from this angle, yeah, it looks like it does touch it.
I think it's a try, but very close. He doesn't extend enough.
I have a decision. So the ball is grounded short, then out for the line. It's a knock-on.
A knock on.
Eric, with the angle of saying first thing, also decision to try. I don't think the first angle we saw provides any clear evidence to overturn this try. So my decision here is to try.
Wow!
As for the team of the evening,
Wow!
it was a mighty time on
Oh my lord, a ref with balls, the man from Georgia. The TMO said it's no try, it's a knock on. The ref said from my angle, the way I saw it, it's a try. End of fucking story. Wow.
the tackle, so to Leonard Brown. Asked for a big start off the Bulls, and they provided.
All roads lead to Loftus. First kick. And
So, good stuff here. I don't know. I'm not going to get into this discussion because this is going to be heated. New Zealand will say no try. South Africa will say a try.
Ackerman 0.
The ref said it was a try. The TMA said it wasn't a try, but the ref stuck with his guns. Not like in Argentina that screwed up the whole game. Bulls knocked the ball on here. Lakai going straight back over. Oh my lord. So here we go. Here we go. So yeah, All Blacks straight back on the attack here. Bowden Barrett, Josh Jacob over the top to Rico Iane. Ooh. I don't know. I'm not going to don't give the points on this one even. Hurakivi, you say try. I think he stands out of bounds here. They're going to TMO this as well. I think he was out of bounds.
Gets another opportunity of it, and he's in trouble at back play. Gets absolutely smoked.
So we definitely tell Heron on the touch.
I think Leroy steps out of bounds here. So here we go. Jeez, this is rugby that really starts pissing you off. Everything's a TMO these days. I mean, come on. I mean, can you imagine these people go to a restaurant these days? They won't make a decision. That's a try. That's a try. His heel doesn't go down. Check this now. That's not out. Whoa. Oh, come on. When in doubt, it's a try, man.
There's no evidence to it on the decisions.
Stick with the theme of the evening. Skolberger, no evidence to overturn the
I thought so. Try. That's what I would have gone with.
the Loftus. To the fortress tonight.
So, 29-7. So the All Blacks strike back. The Empire has struck back. Marnus, if you say one more time clock, then I'm going to say fuck off. So Ludwig on for Mark off. The ref made the call with the TMO together. So yeah, All Blacks, look, I said they'll win by 30, so it is. It's 22 points of difference at the moment. Awesome missed a few conversions here. So it's not on yet, so it's a ball for the Bulls here. But the Bulls playing a little bit better in the second half. At least they're not going to get blanked like the Sharks. I think his heel didn't come down. I think it's a good call. And I'm one of those guys, when in doubt for the offense, I always want to see offensive rugby. So if you're not 100% sure, give the try. Again, the Bulls lose the ball. Good little kicker from Josh Jacob. Look, I think the ref has got all the calls right. A lot of people would have said that the Leroy Carter try wasn't a try. I thought it was a try. I thought from the one angle when they showed it from the top, it just touched the line. But hey, listen, it doesn't matter because these games are not that important. And everybody on the chat and everything, you guys act like fuck it. I would like to go to work with you guys at your work because you must be perfect. I mean, Marnus has never made a mistake in his life. Way too much. Yeah, look, from an All Blacks perspective, if you don't win this by 20, 30 points at least by 30, then that wasn't a good game. You should be winning these games by 30. You guys argue amongst yourselves. I'm not even arguing. The ref calls what the ref calls, and you're not going to change it. It's not like tomorrow they're going to decide to change it again. Here we go, Leroy Carter. This is good. Stolen by Stedman Gans. Good stuff for you, Joe Blogs.
cannot go anywhere.
So here we go. What are the Bulls going to do here now with the opportunity here now? Over the 10-meter line.
Side, straight over the top, Harold Foster, who's isolated. So Embrace Buckley needs to come in to clean, and the turnover Buckley.
And again, the Bulls lose the ball and the All Blacks win it.
Carl Preston.
Carl Preston is now in the game.
This time. More possession for the All Blacks, more defensive work for the Rugby.
Wow, the Bulls are going to do a lot of defending in this game.
Holds it up, and then the release comes to Anton Leonard Brown, who flings on out the
Oh, here goes Leroy Carter.
with the pick up and the hitch kick into the back to
Easy try for Rico Iani, but I think it's forward.
the plenty of
Nah, perfect try.
All Blacks, well, they are completely opening the waters now.
Rico Iani, another try.
Errors on the ball, the pick and go when it's not on. Little knock on here.
Too easy.
Ball out the back, red somewhere.
What's wrong with the clock? The clock is perfect, man.
Little offload. Breaks down here. Leroy Carter thinks he's sewn up.
Here we go.
But he doesn't.
Beautiful try from Rico Iani.
Koyama is moving beautifully tonight.
He's played really well as well tonight. So Josh Jacob here with the kick. Can he make this 36-7? Rico, class player, man. Class player. Let's have a look. There's a perfect angle from Josh Jacob. Straight down the middle.
Just Jacob, the All Blacks take the lead up 36 points to 7.
Ball flick goes behind John Ray Rudolph. One-on-one, Leroy Carter. Off he goes. Stop the start. You know, he's a 7 specialist. Shows it there. Rico on his inside shoulder.
You guys, you can't never compare two games with each other.
So far.
There's no revenge in sport. There's no two games the same. You can beat the one team by 50 this year. Next year you only beat them by 5 because things change. No two games is ever the same.
Plenty of blue bodies, you're swarming. Loose ball on the ground. Embrace Buckley.
I think Rico makes the first test. Yeah.
Foster this time.
Also,
Leaves it. Force Jacobs to chase. Just Jacob.
also due to the injuries that the All Blacks had with Caleb Clark and Billy Proctor, I think Rico's going to be in the squad.
Did Philly Leroux. That bounce.
Good kick there from
To touch it.
Leonard Brown there. So
The saving kick.
50 minutes in the books already. 30 to go.
This time, Rico Iani drops a great option.
I think for South Africa and for New Zealand, this is the biggest. I think this is the biggest tour in rugby. Either way, I think because these are by far. I mean, it's not even a conversation. These two are the two greatest rugby nations on the planet by a country mile. By a country mile. New Zealand, South Africa, New Zealand, by a country mile. This is the greatest rugby tour that's possible. And it's always been and it always will be. South Africa against New Zealand will always be the toppest competition there is.
Cheeseman, 15 caps in his name, the 25-year-old.
There's no discussion. What do you want to put the fucking English in here? Or the Lions? Lions is a regurgitated team of shit.
An attack here, Enrico Ioane links up with a Bowden Barrett, who puts one on the boot.
The Lions. When's the Lions tour again? What's the next tour? New Zealand. They get hammered, man.
Swarmed by black bodies.
They get hammered. New Zealand, South Africa are they're the shit in rugby, man. They're the main things.
Contact.
There's no discussion about it.
To give himself some distance on this kick. That's gone high again, not into touch to keep.
They've won 7. They've won 7 out of the 10 World Cups that there's been. They won 7. Come on.
Morby, it's got a brace to his name. Now into the hands of
Australia in the conversation for shagging dingoes. That's about all they're in the conversation for.
Signature Barrett, who's a flat ball that was well defensive.
Fucking forget it.
Knock on.
They'll be the third best country in the world because they won 2. Don't come with Ireland and don't come with France. Because they ain't one shit. For me, you can't be in the conversation to be the greatest rugby nation if you've never won a World Cup. That'd be like Portugal being in the conversation, the greatest footballing nation, never won a World Cup.
As I was saying, decent back, but just trying to stay on top of the ball up the field.
I don't think Richie Mo'unga gets a test. Don't think he gets a test. I don't think he's as good. I think I think he's very overrated. I don't rate him as good as Ruben Love or I just don't. But look, maybe I haven't seen enough of him.
The second half, 12.5 minutes in.
The Lions are a pub team, man.
Necessarily wanting to take the advantage.
And they still beat Australia. So how the hell can Australia be in any conversation? No. Now this greatest rivalry tour, take away the URC teams, and then it doesn't interest me. The provincial teams don't interest me. There's nothing better in the rugby calendars when South Africa play New Zealand. It's the greatest rugby game in the world. Every time they meet, if they meet 10 times a year, one time it's the best. Kind of. No, it's the best, man. That is definitely the best.
Breaks into the short side. John Rudolph takes it up into Compton. Now through the hands, Curran Bosch to Shafina Jacobs. Shafina Jacobs trying to keep the ball in play. Shafina.
Oh, beautiful try from Stravinho Jacobs. Good stuff here. This is beautiful. Good stuff here from the Bulls.
Shafina Jacobs with the
Good. Oh, that guy's got that bullshit that I want on there. Good try here from Stravinho Jacobs. Janre Rudolph. Look what he does. Look at what Janre Rudolph does. Look at that. Beautiful pass. And then once he got that pass off, the man has been the best URC player for the Bulls the whole season last year. He is beautiful, man.
Stravino Jacobs one-on-one. Off you go, son. That right foot is dynamite. Puts the footwork. Bowden Barrett, no chance. What a cracker.
No, I'm not saying it's all shit. I'm just saying that the pinnacle is Springboks against New Zealand. They are beautiful games. Scotland against England. The Six Nations. He hits the post. I love the Six Nations. But somebody asked me, what is the greatest rivalry? It's this one.
It was a little move left first, and then off you go to the right. Carl Preston followed the move to the right, and off we go. And that right foot, we see it so often with South African wingers.
No. Good stuff. Good stuff. There's a lot of good rugby teams out there. But if somebody asked me the question, what's the greatest? New Zealand against South Africa. Hands down. But hey, listen here. If you're an Englishman, you might say England against Scotland. Good luck to you.
Watch out for George Power. He's a man on a mission. Marcel could see.
So here we go. What can the Bulls do here? Bowden's still on the field.
All sorts of pressure on that. Ball's gone down. Steenman Hunt. Clattering up the middle.
Oh, I thought good clearance there from Leroy Carter. I thought the Bulls were in there for another try.
Just feel a bit of the energy change.
How do you say? The momentum is swinging a little bit here. All Blacks got to clean up their act again.
Parker. Preston.
Here we go. Preston with a good kick.
Get the distance he would have wanted, but Leo Ricardo's under. It's gone in form perfectly for Paul de Vet to clean up. Ball's got messy and it's been ripped.
Oh, good stuff there.
In the contact.
Preston again. Good stuff here from the All Blacks. Carter taking the ball out the ruck. Here we go. Jacobs. Satiti.
Now through the hands. What is
Bowden Barrett.
way onto the park? Bowden Barrett.
There you go. Antoine Leonard-Brown. Good kicker from Morby.
Happened tonight, the All Blacks.
Counters on.
Counter on for Curran Bosch.
Curran Bosch did well here.
A couple of cold shoulders in the middle of that park. Full of eight. Throw on.
So,
Itabele, who's just made his way onto the park to Jandre Rudolph, who keeps it alive and
Joandre Rudolph is playing beautiful, Vern.
shown by the number 8 tonight has been something to behold. Penalty advantage.
Well, let's read this quickly.
Abrams.
What? Considering that Ireland and Scotland have
His footwork pulled a bit. LaRue.
good players. Damn it, I wouldn't. Ireland and Scotland have got good players. But are you putting your money that Ireland going to win a World Cup or that Scotland going to win World Cup? I don't think so. And don't forget, Ireland and Scotland, they live off New Zealand and South Africa to give them players. I mean, if you look at the Scottish team, you've got about, what do you got, 2-3 boys from the islands, then you've got at least 4 South Africans in there. Skuman, Steyn, Duan van der Merwe, same with Ireland, Bandake, Gibson Park. So, yeah. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
Just receiving some attention. Looks like his calf might be cramping.
But I like Josh Morby. I do like him. I think he's a class player.
Springbok caps. It's in the name of LaRue, the 36-year-old. Philip Strauss, Blue Bulls president, eagerly looking
I guess that, well, they got, you see, problem with tournament rugby is
just wanted to be
you got to play a lot of games in a short time. So obviously the teams that have more depth are going to go further because, let's say New Zealand can play their group games. If they got 3 group games, they can basically play 3 different teams, or at least they don't have to play any player for all 3 games. Same with South Africa. I would say the same with France. And then the other teams do not just have they just don't have the depth.
Can you hear me now? Some full lineup, odds on. Back the ball. Put them under pressure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Look, New Zealand, there's only one sport. It's rugby and a little bit of cricket. Football is way down. In South Africa, there's football. There's rugby, a little bit of cricket, a little bit of soccer. That's it. In France, obviously, it's football's the number one sport. In England, football's the number one sport. Here we go. Can the Bulls get another try? It's looking good, yeah? 3 meters out.
Well, here's German trying to drop him backwards. That ball's been held up over
I think that ball's been held up again. Goal line dropout here.
Anton Segner versus
So the ref says it was held up.
able to fight his way through contact that time.
Another variation on a backfield. This time, the Sheriff got it low with the picking
What?
line. Worst possible outcome is the helmet.
Scotland and Ireland. No. Scotland has more than one sport, okay? Scotland play rugby. Scotland play football. Scotland play cricket. Play a lot of sports. That's
Mind you, looks like
Ireland, Gaelic football, rugby, normal football. You know, you can't say that. That is being too easy. That is being.
scored by taking it into contact and releasing up.
Of course, all them they got basketball. They got all the sports. It's just not as big.
Against Rico Ioane before, it was well to buy time just for support runners to come into play. Head down.
I think New Zealand, for such a small nation, doing a phenomenal job.
Decent tall effort, nobody there to receive and Fabian on it. Well, we saw it happen in the first half where he showed a bit of his jet shoes. Takir Abrams though wins the race that time. Stedman Hans has to come in.
Yandre Rudolph cleans up again. The man is everywhere, man.
Having tonight.
No, look, I think if you think, what is it, New Zealand around about 5 million people, South Africa 60 million, it's a big difference, man. But the player pool, the potential pool is just so much smaller.
The vet, Cohen Dosh, just
But I guess when you get born in New Zealand, you come with, man, your mother is, it's hard labor to push you out there because she's got to push you out with a rugby ball as well. I mean, every New Zealander comes out of his mother's womb with a fucking rugby ball in his hand. I mean, the poor woman has to, that's hard labor, man. And they've all got funnily enough, they come out the womb and they all got an All Blacks jersey on already. That's just the way rugby is in New Zealand. I mean, come on, let's be honest. You know? I think it's a wonder that New Zealand babies don't get a tattoo with the fern on their chest when they're born. There you go. That's the way it is. It's just different. Every country has their sports. Geez, I would like my country of Switzerland to be great in a lot of sports, but you know, if it's not on the snow, we're not that good. We were good in tennis for a while, but now it's gone too. But I see we're getting good in athletics at the moment, doing well. Here we go, Bulls on the attack again. It's a good second half from the Bulls, man.
Inaccuracy at line-out time for the All Blacks. Opportunity to attack Kerwin Bosch. Stefan Gans.
I mean, it was 24-0. So it's a 12-12 game here in the second half.
Was waiting from Letebele, looking to get on the outside. Parker puts through to ball and will continue to
Or is that a 50-22 now?
22. Katlego Letebele wrong.
That is a beautiful kick. Now, what does the referee say? What does the linesman say? Oh, fucking linesman.
Not a 50-22, but the same.
But it was touched by a New Zealander.
Loses his footing literally, does he? A little bit there. Gets on the outside of Parker.
There it was touched.
Same results as a 50-22.
So it's basically the same result as a 50-22.
Thing with the Bulls, something they didn't have much of this evening.
8 goal for HIA, I believe.
Okay. But Ireland has had a lot of good footballers as well. It's just, look, it's all about the money and stuff like that. If you can put money into, look, if any country can put a lot of money into the sports, then you can obviously make a big difference. In New Zealand, there's money for rugby. You know, New Zealand are very good in sailing as well. Come on, America's Cup.
Obviously, you've got two hookers on the field. That doesn't make it any easier. One wants to throw, one needs to do something.
I understand. Oh, you're not talking to me. All right. Now, of course, you've got to have academies. You've got to have everything. I mean, that is with every sport in the world. The minute there's money behind and people are willing to invest, it looks good. Here we go. Line out for the Bulls,
Will still do the throwing in at the line-out.
and they lose the freaking line out.
Got his big palm through that, just losing his footing. Stefan Gans, so he's got to catch up to Leroy Carter, who's breaking up the right and upright. Leroy Carter keeps the ball alive in one hand, connects with Morby. Ball still.
Oh, this is looking good for the All Blacks. That's a knock on from Leroy Carter. Just kind of plays the ball with his one hand.
Another lost line out. I called it before. They're often awkward. There's been so much disruption. New player comes on. That little pass goes in behind Leroy Carter. That goes in front of him. Off the left. He's got a clear running.
Look, I think Australia would be very good in rugby union if they didn't have rugby league.
Leonard Brown gets in behind. Tries the extravagant. Drops it on the ground.
But we'll see. I'm not counting Australia out at the next World Cup. I'll be honest with you. Home advantage, and the Australians are a bunch of mongrels, man. They'll be up for it. They will be up for it. Here we go. Line out. Scrum. Bulls. Here we go.
First job done with the scrum. Shafino Jacobs, a little bit of a juggle, puts it on the left boot.
Doesn't find touch. Bowden Barrett with the ball here over the halfway line.
His face is Bowden Barrett, and he's got options both left and right. Bowden Barrett decides to head straight into contact.
Good stuff here. So New Zealand back on the attack. 17 minutes to go. Yeah, and look, if you're from a Bulls perspective, it's not bad. Could have been a lot worse. Here. So TT. Exciting player for me, Wallace TT.
Bulls defenders.
Just a little bit injury prone.
Preston, Jacob, flat across the face of Hector Holland with a tip on to Segner. Anton Segner making valuable meters up the top for the All Blacks, coming around the corner now. Plenty.
Oh, nice little kick through.
Black Josh Morby, well, thought about picking it up, then thought about kicking it.
Aye, Morby in two minds there. I think he should have just picked the ball up and ran. Sitole. Here we go. So here we go. Kerwin Bosch with that big hoof upfield. Good stuff. Yeah, it's late for you guys in New Zealand, or early morning. What is it? This game started at 5 o'clock, so it must be around about 6:30 in the morning. Just good time for breakfast, man.
A big fight in the second
Stay awake a little bit more. Only another 16 minutes to go.
Just slipped away.
Munchuno on. Klopper is off now.
Line out for the All Blacks. Previous time they called the same starter. Yeah, and he didn't come up trumps with a steal. Ball was
Look, in France, rugby is big, but it's never going to be as big as football. Let's be like a... We'll see. So, Tana Vatnawa is on for Leonard Brown. Somebody wanted to see him. He's on now. Here we go. Good take there from Fabian Holland and the All Blacks on the attack here. Jacob gets it to Satiti. On Tronsega cleaning out there. Preston trying to find somebody to pass to. Passes it straight to a Bulls player. But it's coming back. 22 was offside for the Bulls. So Bowden going to go for touch here.
that occasion.
Yeah, darts is big in those countries too. Talking about darts, we do have a darts channel, guys.
Running left. There we go. Lazy runner.
Yeah, but jeez.
I keep to be on the passing passes.
Hey, the message. Hello, my friend. How are you doing?
Blind was the obvious choice to go to.
Here we go. So this looking good for the All Blacks. Can they maul over here? The scrum and the pack looks a little bit better from the Bulls now as it did in the first half. So here we go. Rico Iane, Josh Jacobs, Bowden. Bowden's going to score here.
Give a little bit of acceleration, but he's caught by the big man, Josh Jacob, back in.
Easy try for New Zealand. Leroy Carter gets his second try of the night.
Will get his second for the match
So he's had 2 tonight.
after what looked like it
Cody Taylor's had 2. Josh Morby's had 2. So 3 All Blacks scoring a brace here.
It's all about the drift on the ball. Get lucky, they tip it on the back. That ball and the shift by Bowden Barrett. Gets
Guys, it doesn't really matter. It is what it is.
exceptionally well. And another
Good stuff. So the All Blacks up it to 41-12 here. Kind of tight here. My tip is looking very good. I have 48-15.
gets credited with it.
I could be in for a good one here. 40-12. Okay, Clifton. Josh Jacob. So it's looking good. I had 40. I think I had 45-15 or 48-15. Vern will tell us soon.
The offload is on
Nah, good stuff.
by Jacob.
You think New Zealand shut up shop now? Look, it's a 30-point lead. I think New Zealand will keep on playing.
never say die attitude from the man, always
Rico Iane, Wallace Atiti, Preston gets it out to Holland. Tabanatat Nawai,
well, he's
tough
introduced
cookie.
himself to the Vodacom.
Here we go, Preston back out there.
The Hollywood Big Sharks, they had to deal with
Satiti doing a lot of work.
No, he tripped on the tackler, play on. He tripped over the tackler.
Here we go.
Outside 22, happy to run. Jacob, Rico, Ioane, looking to create
Not
some
Ioane,
space.
Iane.
Jacob, waiting.
This is good rugby from the All Blacks. Holding on to the ball, controlling the game. 12 minutes to go.
Waiting.
That's inside. And now you
Nawara has replaced Bowden Barrett.
let's go now.
That's gone back.
Backwards, lucky there, the All Blacks.
Just Jacob, not enough blue bodies around the ball to try and stop the momentum of the All Blacks at the moment. That ball's topped up the side. Can't press it under all sorts of pressure. Takir Abrams and
Oh, the ref says, the ref is making some funny decisions here now.
One of the few moments where the All Blacks looked frantic. They were trying to hang themselves deep in their own 22.
Look, you can't be good at everything, man. You can't be like me. Can't be good at everything. Nah. Every country has their favorite sports, and that's where you got to try to be good in, man. And the All Blacks are phenomenal in rugby, and they're very good in cricket as well, and they're very good in sailing. And they got some good. How do you say? athletes, their track and field athletes have got a few good ones as well.
Well, just taking names, taking bodies, Tamadana
So another line out here to the All Blacks.
has also made his way into
We've got 11 minutes to go.
the hands of Park, and that's been dropped. So
So knock on from All Blacks. Do the All Blacks get to 50? That's the question.
final 10 minutes of this third clash of the double malt. Rugby's greatest rivalry.
Just a little sloppy spell, decent lineup. Can see what it is. Set the ball, dummy more, what's it, TT?
Rank Union.
Who's running on your left shoulder?
Look, I listen here. This is my personal opinion. I think the best club rugby in the world gets played in the French league. They've got the money. They can buy any player. The French league can sign any player they want on the planet. I mean, come on. They got people earning over €1 million. Unbelievable there, man. Why do you think a Dupont or Ramos will never play anywhere else? Because they get. Why do you think South African players and English players and New Zealanders all want to go play in France or in Ireland there for Leinster? Because the money is phenomenal. Here we go, Billy. Billy's still on the field, the old man Billy.
His first appearance for the Vodacom Bulls, lost it, and they've got the advantage.
Here we go. So advantage to the Bulls here.
Here, the vet
10 minutes to go.
out the back, that too. Stisatole.
Sitole.
Coming in to make the clearance to vet.
Can the Bulls get on the scoreboard again? Sitole going forward again. Strong man. Advantage Bulls.
Penalty advantage to the Vodacom Bulls.
Get over there. 22 here.
Calling for numbers for the vet, looking for
Good stuff here. Still going forward, the Bulls here. DeWitt with a nice little pass there.
time. For the Vodacom Bulls.
This is a good workout for the All Blacks.
Advantage. The vet. Osaka Sio with a second carry in this phase play.
This is very good phases here from the Bulls here. This must be about 10 phases already.
Sitole.
Still advantage. Another penalty.
There's a new advantage.
Offside. So they're going to be about 10 meters out to the Bulls.
Back to the mark.
Great carries by the forwards. Not getting any relief on the Bulls' backline. A little bit too static. Scrum is called. Great attacking platformers. You think of the playmakers you've got. Billy Leroux.
I think the All Blacks have been phenomenal today. They put out a good team. They've played strong. They've played solid. And still, there are good players missing here, man. We haven't seen Ardy on the tour. We haven't seen Will Jordan on the tour yet. You know?
Had a good showing, Hakeem Kanene.
Ruben Love will start. Cam Roygard will start. Next week, this time, we'll know already because the game will be finished because the test starts at 5 o'clock next Saturday.
For the Vodacom Bulls. Two
I'm looking forward to that one. I think it's going to be an epic battle.
Vodacom Bulls.
Leroux is off and Kunene is on for the last 8 minutes.
The scrum. Bull scrum has been under pressure at times. Give it a chance. See what happens. Play around with Carl Preston, the number 9, trying to isolate him.
So let's see what they can do here.
The vet with a feed. Gets to the back for the vet. Peels around the short side. And then it is Hakeem Kanene who straightens the line.
Kunene just come on and up to the 1 meter line.
Centimetres short. Hakeem Kanene calling the knock on. That's also short. Patience needed by the Vodacom Bulls. The pickup.
Try. But are they going to look at a knock on?
It's going to be Captain Fantastic himself who's going to get off the ground with ball in hand. He's the All Blacks for this time.
I'm not quite sure about this try quite yet.
Gets a try.
Say hi to Wayne Dion.
Well, it works a little bit scrappy. Playing against the wheel, Paul the vet sort of gets caught by Parker. Gives it to Hakeem Kunene. Straight
I don't. Doesn't look like they're looking at anything.
to the try line. It's just a
So it is a try.
Chile comes so close.
So 19 to 43.
In the carries again. Scores for the Bulls.
Good stuff for the Bulls here.
There's something to cheer about for the faithful as they go on full song.
The Bulls can be happy. It was a good performance from the Bulls and a good performance from New Zealand. New Zealand showed by the All Blacks. Come on. Here we go, Josh Jacobs to get us underway for the last 6 minutes. Are we going to get another try here? Vern, who's winning the tips, man? A lot of bots out there. A lot of bots and a lot of crazy people, man. But guys, respect each other and have everybody has an opinion. Like I always say, everybody has an opinion like everybody has an asshole. They're not all opinion, everybody has one. They're not always the greatest opinions, but you got to respect them. The whole planet, we respect each other just a little bit more and not try to always diss people in. Nice big kick here from Gerwin Bosch. Big kick. Advantage here to the All Blacks. Satiti. I like Wallace Satiti. So they're coming back there. Here we go. So Jacobs will kick here for touch. All Blacks will want to try to score one more try here. So All Blacks, yeah, they'll want to finish the game off strong here. Cool, man. Next week, boys. Next week, it's the big one, huh? Let me see if I got that here. Let me put it out. Yeah, no. Next week we got a lot of stuff. We got the lineouts coming this week. Our predicted lineups coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow it's Arsenal Man City on our football channel. It's still more rugby tomorrow. It's the Cheetahs against the Bulls tomorrow. The Bulls URC, the Bulls Curry Cup team have got a big game tomorrow. Everybody thinks their team's the best. Wallace Atiti scores the try. Beautiful. It's going to be 50 burger against the Bulls. I told my Bulls fans, yeah, this is the way it's. Nah, I told you they're going to get to 50 points, man. Beautiful. Beautiful. Watch this. Once Atiti gets the ball, watch it. Not good tackling. Stedman Khan's got to make a tackle. So here we go. Josh Jacob, what is he going to do? Guys, it's been a good game, man. We've had a lot of tries. 8 tries from the All Blacks, 3 from the Bulls. So here we go. Jacobs going to make it a 50 burger. And he does. 50 points, 50 to 19. The Springboks do have incredible depth. What has this game got to do with the Springboks' depth? Nothing. There are 44 Springboks that are not playing in these games. Well, there's a lot more. There's about 50. 50 sure Springboks not playing. So this has got nothing to do with depth. I don't know. I don't have them. Vern has them. He'll put it out there. Ireland world champion in darts. There you go. They must probably world champion in hurling as well or something like that. I don't know. So another 1.5 minutes. If you're an All Black now, the last thing you want is another injury or anything like that. Congratulations to the All Blacks. Played really well. Look at all the boys in the background still there. Roy God, I can see there. Has Ardy actually arrived in South Africa already? Can anybody tell me, has Artie arrived? The first test, yeah, that is next Saturday, 22nd of August at 5:10 at Ellis Park in Johannesburg.
Can they finish this evening off with a showstopper?
Yeah.
As the race of the sport
Oh.
looks on in this final minutes of this contest, who of them will
No, I can't. He wrote it down before the game.
take 10-bit
I don't know. I don't know what people said before the game.
first test Springboks against the All Blacks?
I have no idea.
At scrum time
Marnus, I have no idea what you said at the beginning.
with Rico Ioane.
And I'm not lying to Vern. You're crazy. Vern is listening to every word.
Holland up the back to Tamatavanawa.
Vern's listening to every word. Don't worry. Vern will come in here and tell you who won. Him and he arrived 14 days before the first test, so whatever that was. Okay.
What's in front of them looking to pick with the defense of the Vulcan Bulls as the hooter goes in the background. Now they get off the line. Plenty of
I've no look. New Zealand run their team the way they want to run their team. If I'm the coach,
he's got 2-2
all my players come first day together. Even if I'm going to give somebody a rest, I want my captain to be there. That's just me.
turnover, knock on.
End of game. New Zealand win it 50, baby. 50-19. I actually didn't think the Bulls were going to score this amount of points. Tip winner. There you go. Vern's going to tell us who the tip winner is. You want to phone me? You want to go live?
Answered all the questions that the
I'll call Vern quickly.
after these first three matches. Loftus Versfeld have been the perfect host to
Yes, it is the Wolfgamer who won the tips.
Wolfgamer won the tips. Okay, so
So tell him we must send his address to our email address and we'll send him a Rick and Vern Sports Chat air freshener.
Wolfgamer, you won it. I think I've got Wolfgamer's address already, but otherwise, just send it to us again via email, and then it's on its way. Wolfgamer, it's on its way. And
Yeah.
guys, relax. Heated
Guys,
debate.
just a bit of fun, man.
That's listen here. Anybody that thought this game was not going to finish the way it finished was drunk.
Yeah, I think the Bulls had a good second half though.
Yes. I mean, the All Blacks scored 26 points. The Bulls scored 19, so it was a tight second half. But you knew the All Blacks and the Lions. The same is going to happen to the Lions.
Exactly, and I thought the best player for the Bulls,
Yeah.
Jan Rudolph.
He's fucking amazing, man.
Man, you think he was playing last season? He played in the Curry Cup for, was it last? No, the year before he was playing Curry Cup for the Cheetahs.
No, he is mastered. He is good. I gotta say, Cody Taylor looked very good for the All Blacks, scoring 2 tries. I thought he was good. I thought Lakai was good. Listen here, I know you don't want to hear it, but the German Antoine Zegner, he looked good.
Sad.
Morby looked good. Leroy Carter, Rico Ioane. I think Rico Ioane gets a start next week due to the injuries that they have. Bowden wasn't bad at the fifth. Now, all around, the New Zealanders played really well. They played really well.
Cool.
So we'll see.
No, it was a deserved win. You can't say anything.
Oh my lord, I've just read the most stupidest fucking thing on our channel. From Fareed. Marcel must replace Sia. Marcel Coetzee must play for the Springboks.
Listen, Marcel Coetzee played well, but no.
Marcel Coetzee doesn't even make the fucking URC team if everybody's healthy.
Listen, it's just the way it is.
No.
You can't help everybody. And look, everybody has their opinion and everyone's entitled to their opinion. But that's just the way it is. Listen, I'm signing off.
All right, man. And
You have a good one. I'll be in tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock, for the daily sports update show on the sports channel.
I'll plug it right now for you.
The weekly update show, yes, plug that one. And, of course, Rugby in the afternoon and Charity Shield.
All right, I'm going to plug it right now. I'm going to actually get that quickly. Cheers
Have a
quickly.
good one, everybody.
There you go.
Take
Ciao,
care.
Vern. Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.
So Vern confirms that the tip winner, the winner of the tips, was the Wolfgamer. Well done to him. I'm just going to quickly, because Vern's got a nice show coming up tomorrow. Weekly update show. Is it that? There you go. There you go. Let me put it out there. Okay, there you go. I'm just going to put it in front of me like that. There it is. Tomorrow morning on our Vic and Vern Sports, that's the other channel, we have the weekly sports update. We'll talk NBA. We'll talk, of course, rugby and everything that's happened this weekend. So be sure to join Vern for that. I'm telling you, people are crazy, man. You know, that I remember, I mean, just because you can chew gum and walk straight at the same time doesn't mean you play for the Springboks. I mean, yes, like it, man. South Africans have got one major problem. Well, not all of them, but some of the guys in this chat here. You know, not automatically because you have a South African passport and you were born in South Africa that you're a good rugby player. A lot of you couldn't fucking even wouldn't make a junior team. Come on. No, Marcel Coetzee played well today. We're not even discussing that. But he's not a Springbok. He's too old, he's done, he's finished. I mean, come on, before you play Marcel Coetzee, you play Dion Fourie, man. Let's be honest. The Boks, it's going to be a tough test. Yeah, I mean, if you think the Springboks are going to walk over the All Blacks, I hope they do, but they won't. It's going to be a tough test. We know it's going to be a tough test. Let's be honest. All games between New Zealand and South Africa are tough. I mean, come on, we've seen it. We've seen it time after time. Okay, we have won 3 of the last 4, or I think 5 of the last 6, or something like that. But that means nothing. I think it's going to be a tough test. I can't wait for next Saturday. 7 days to go, man. 7 days where we can all give our opinions, all act like we know a lot about rugby, all act like we're the next fucking Rassie Erasmus, and then we can all be wrong. Because Rassie will pick the team, Rassie will coach the team, and we'll see what happens. The boys, listen here, everybody has to bring their A game. New Zealand has to bring their A game, otherwise they're going to get thrashed. Springboks have got to bring their A game, otherwise they're not going to beat the All Blacks and they're going to look shit. That's just my opinion. Everybody's got to bring their A game, man. Yeah, but you see what people don't understand. All 3 games we've seen now of the All Blacks, well, it's so weak it isn't. The Sharks couldn't score against that defense. But 3 weeks now, the All Blacks have played, or in 2 weeks they've played 3 games, okay? They've never played their best team that's going to be playing on Saturday. It's the same as when the New Zealanders say, well, you didn't beat Argentina convincingly. But that's not the Springbok team that's going to turn up against the ABs. Let's be honest, we just got to relax. Let the games and the fun begin. It's all starting next Saturday. The All Blacks now got no games this week. They're going to rest up. The Springboks are ready for them. And then we're going to have that first test there in Ellis Park, and then we're going to see what happens, man. Of course the Boks have got a better defense than the Bulls. Is that it? Is that what we're discussing here? The Boks have got everything better than any of the URC teams. Otherwise, they wouldn't be the Springboks. I can't see either team, whichever way it goes next week, I can't see either team winning by more than 10 points. Just can't see that happening. It's historically, the games are normally close, but we'll see. Look, the last time we played New Zealand, we fucking destroyed them there in Wellington, which now belongs to South Africa. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Guys, you guys have a great evening. I enjoyed it being with you guys. I'm just going to quickly go here onto the thing there. I really enjoyed with you guys. I mean, I'm glad to see from so many people in the chat. Great stuff. The ABs are going to be on fire. Of course they're going to be on fire. If you're a Springbok or if you're in New Zealand and you don't turn up next week and you're not on fire, there is something wrong with you. Boks are cold and freezing. That needed a hit out. Okay. Now, listen here. These URC teams don't tell you anything about the All Blacks. The only thing I've learned about the All Blacks now is they took care of business. They did what they had to do. They thrashed every URC team. The Stormers game, the Stormers looked better than the other 2 teams, but there was also a little bit of rust from the All Blacks. The All Blacks have done exactly what they want to do. The only thing that the All Blacks could only lose in these games, and they have lost. They've lost Caleb Clark and they lost Billy Proctor to injuries, and that's big blows to the All Blacks. especially on those positions. So we'll see what happens. Guys, now listen here, join us tomorrow evening. If you're a member, if you're not a member, you're in trouble, because we're going to bring out a video. I predicted I predicted 23 for the Springboks. I predicted 23 for the All Blacks. It's going to be on our members only for the first 24, 48 hours. But you guys all have a great evening. Oh yeah, virtual plumbing. It's 150%. It's going to be a great game of rugby. These 4 tests are going to be great, man. The whole rugby world is waiting for this. Everybody's going to enjoy this game. I don't care if you're Irish, French, Scottish, New Zealander, Australian, South African, Argentinian, or if you come from fucking North Korea. Everybody's going to enjoy these games. Everybody's going to enjoy these games 100%. There's no other way around it. And if, listen here, I enjoyed this week already. That game against the Sharks. Forget about the result. Forget about the Sharks for cuck. Forget about New Zealand winning, 54-0, whatever. If you didn't have the passion, if the 2 teams on Saturday coming up on the 22nd have just a percentage of the passion of Nonu with his solar haka. I mean, come on, guys. Come on, guys. That was so freaking impressive. That solar haka. That is why we love rugby. I mean, it went chills down my spine. Me and Vern were sitting next to each other. I had tears in my eyes. That is the greatest thing I've seen in my lifetime. That is the greatest haka. I know there's, it's only one man, but for me that was emotion poor, man. Have you ever seen anything better than that? And that's what I expect next week. I expect the All Blacks to do their haka. I expect those 3 impies from the South Africans to run out in front of that haka. I expect them to be muscled up. I expect the Springboks and the All Blacks to hammer the shit out of each other next week. I expect Dave Rennie to come up with some ideas. I expect Rassie, the nutty professor, to come up with this shit. I expect us to have the most fantastic 4 tests coming up. And in between, we still get out that Lions game. I'm so looking forward to the first test. It's Saturday now. I wish it was Saturday already again. Rico is garbage. Yeah, but he's going to have to play because there's some injuries there. And I don't think look, I didn't understand. Duplessis Carafi, I thought he should have been in the squad. I really thought he could be in the squad. I'm telling you now, Sullivan today. Oh, he played well. Blaine Sullivan. Oh, and Zahn Sullivan. Yes, New Zealand's got a lot of good players at home, man. But listen, you guys, let me wrap up here. Let me wrap up because I'm rambling here. It's been fantastic. The New Zealanders, let me tell you once again, New Zealand beating the Bulls 50-19. I mean, Cody Taylor with 2 tries, Morby with 2 tries, Leroy Carter with 2 tries. Who else had a try there? Can't remember, but it was good, man. It was good. I wish it was Saturday right now. I'm willing to forego Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Go to bed and then wake up tomorrow and it's Saturday again. Wouldn't that be great? Because I can't wait for that test. Ellis Park is going to be packed. It's going to be buzzing, man. It's going to be, the animosity in the stadium is going to be fantastic. The emotions, everything. It's going to be great, guys. But you guys have a good evening, and I see you soon. Don't forget, let me plug it just quickly. Go to our sports show tomorrow morning. There you go. That'll be with Vern at 10 o'clock Central European time. That's about 7 o'clock in the evening in New Zealand. Then, of course, join us tomorrow afternoon. We got the Curry Cup coming up. It's the Cheetahs against the Bulls. And then a little bit later, I'm doing Manchester City against Arsenal, the Community Shield, the Cup winner against the champions. Let's see what happens there. Guys, have a great evening. Thanks for joining me. Stay healthy, stay happy, and see you guys soon.